Hey guys, welcome back to another Ginger Ninja gaming video, and as mentioned in my previous video, which was a WWE 2K24 video, I was saying that for this video that I was going to do the best cards in the game, because I thought this would be a very helpful video for newcomers or people that have already been playing the game for a long time like I have, but also in terms of the fact that some people might have cards that might be really good and they might not even realize it. And so they could be, yeah, they could have cards they don't even realize that are good. And this is more than an influence for them to be able to use them. So I've got a list on my phone and I want to be going through all the cards. And at the end, I've also got some other cards that I thought would be that are really cool in terms of design. But we'll get to that later in the video. But for now, we're going to be going over the best cards in the game. And as mentioned in the previous video, these don't necessarily have to be a high rarity for them to be a great card. Remember, badges are a huge influence in terms of card power, as well as side plays, but that's irrelevant for this video. So obviously, yeah, that's going to be a big factor. There's also other factors which I'll get into, but without further ado, let's get into this video, the best cards in the game. And as you can tell, obviously, we just got a brand new card pack, a Wolf Pack, which I was very fortunate enough to get two of the cards already, which is crazy. So let's get straight into it, and remember, there are plenty of different factors to determine what is considered to be a card classified as the best card in the game, or one of the best. So let's get straight into it, guys. That probably no one has thought about. And it is Jake the Snake Roberts, Emerald Beast. Let me explain. Now, there are going to be a few other cards in this list that have the similar situation. You're probably thinking, an Emerald card. How is this one of the best cards in the game when we have Galaxy Opal? Well, the factor for this card is that this is one of the best cards in the game upon the time of its release. Because Beast was the the sixth card pack released, and that was a while ago. And yeah, obviously, at that stage we had Ruby and Sapphire as well, but that's as high as it got, and it was hard to get Ruby obviously at that stage. Anyway, at the time of its release, Emerald was still peak. And this card has something that changes the game completely. And we're going to go to badges. Unscathed. Win the match while having more than half vitality for bonus MFP. Are you kidding me? Unscathed. Sorry, I'm probably pronouncing it like an idiot. Is a fantastic, one of the, in my opinion, the best badge in the game. And the fact that it is a level 4 badge with an emerald card is crazy, considering that just in general, you don't get level 4 badges until like Ruby or Sapphire or even Amethyst sometimes. For it to be with an emerald, and then like I said, second off, it is one of the best badges in the game. So if you got this card when it first came out, you could grind for MFP so much easier, which is why this is considered to be, in my opinion, one of the best cards in the game. Obviously, it isn't anymore, but upon its release, it was. Also, before I get into any more cards, guys, just to let you know that, like, this is all my opinion. Even though I'm basing a lot of these opinions of mine, I'm basing them off statistics, so technically there are facts behind my opinions. They are still my opinions. So if you have any other different favorite cards or cards that you reckon are the best, obviously, that's all good. That's all good. We're chilling. Anyway, And obviously, these are the best cards in the game up to date. So today is currently the 16th of November in Australia. So I don't know how many more card packs there's probably gonna be after this. In my last video, sorry, I'm kind of going off topic here. In my last video, I thought we were getting a Survivor Series pack. We got a Wolf pack. Anyway, that's okay. I love it. Anyway, next card. Now, this card is one of the best, if not the best, one of the best. And it's not even a diamond, pink diamond, or galaxy opal. Prepare to have your mind blown. An amethyst Omos Bastion Berlin. This is one of the most common cards that players use to grind for MFP. And from that, you can look at this. Look at this. Even though it's 4 badges, 3 of them are level 4, and 2 of them are bonus MFP. It's cash grab. This is super easy. We're just grabbing the cash. We're grabbing the MFP points. They're coming our way. I did some research. A lot of people online use this card. This is highly commonly used amongst players of this game. Once you get this card, you are in luck. Unfortunately, I do not have this card. And that's what I'm saying. Like, this card isn't even Galaxy Opal, Diamond, Pink Diamond, and it's got 2 of the best badges in the game, arguably, in my opinion, in terms of grinding for MFP. And so, it's just, wow. It's an amazing card, and Resiliency is fantastic. Resiliency, the payback, which is the in-game ability, your signature, or not your signature, your payback ability. Obviously, that's why it's called payback. Okay, so this is my favorite card in the game. I don't care what anyone says right now. This is my favorite card in the game. Statistics as well. Like, look at this. It could be better, but that's where you apply the side plates. But strength is 99, pin escape is 99. The important things are high, especially considering he's a powerhouse. So obviously you want the powerhouse abilities to have a high statistic rating in comparison to, like, yeah, aerial range is a 52. That's good because Omos doesn't likely, if he jumps up from the top rope, yeah, the ring might collapse. Giving me flashbacks to, when was it recently? Was it Braun Strowman versus Bronson Reed? Obviously a runner-up for the best matches of the year. And yeah, so it's pretty good. Other than that, movement speed 64, stamina 64, special 81. So his finisher, recovery, and special are decently high, especially his special and finisher. They're high, they're good. And yeah, and because he's an amethyst, you can apply 3 side play cards, just make him even better and stronger. But yeah, the badges are what make this card the best. Because there are cards in this game that are higher than this in terms of rating, in terms of rarity, and they don't even have 4 badges. Let alone 3 level 4 badges, which is crazy. Anyway, next card in terms of best of the best. It's another badge one in terms of grinding MFP. That's going to be a common thing you would see here. But they're not all the cards, so you don't have to worry. And you're probably thinking, ooh, Masked Mayhem. It is Uncle Howdy. Pink diamonds. Boom. Now, there's a few things to go over. It has the 2 same level 4 badges as the Omos in terms of MFP grind. It has more than 4 badges, but only 2 level 4s. So, yeah, this is still definitely one of the best cards in the game, but obviously it's a lot more tougher, harder, more difficult to get this card in comparison to an Amethyst Omos. Because if you are to buy this card using real life money, goddamn, just, there goes your mortgage. There goes everything, you know what I'm saying? It's a pink diamond, it's gonna be expensive. I'm pretty sure it was around 160,000 MFP if I remember correctly. in this card pack store. Wow, that is a lot of MFP. Fortunately, if you have the OMOS, you know what I'm saying, you can get it quicker. Common sense, people, common sense. But this is definitely one of the best cards in the game. Obviously, got resiliency. Sting Like a Bee is level 3, as well as Wet Blanket. And Second Wind, Rebel Hauser, Slippery Eel. It's a solid card. The statistics, look at these, are phenomenal. And yeah, so if you guys get this card, oh crap, hang on, what did I just do? Let me just fix this. It's all fixed. If you guys get this card, yeah, obviously it's a pink diamond, and so therefore it's cards in the game regardless. But in comparison to other pink diamond cards, this is phenomenal. For example, I will quickly show you a pink diamond card that isn't the best. Okay, who should I diss? Because I love all these wrestlers. Sami Zayn's obviously one of my favorite wrestlers in the modern era. Okay, just look at Rey Mysterio. Okay. Wrong choice. Here we go. 4 level 2 badges, a pink diamond. My boy Bobby Lashley isn't even a part of WWE anymore. Like, bro is in AEW, which hopefully they treat him a bit better over there. 4 level 2 badges in comparison to what? How many badges did the Uncle Howdy have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like 8 or 9. Hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 badges. Fantastic. So there you go. Not all pink diamond cards are the best. Obviously, they're all good, and this kind of leads me to my next point. Pretty much, if I wanted to, I could pretty much list every single diamond, pink diamond, and galaxy opal card in the game because they are all phenomenal, powerful cards. But I'm not going to, because that would take forever, and there's no fun in that, and it's common sense. They're the highest rarity cards in the game, so they're obviously going to be very powerful and the best. However, I'm kind of identifying, cards in the mid-range section between the rarities, And yeah, now we're going to go into something in Faction Wars, a Faction Wars card that a lot of people, especially earlier on when this game first released, this was considered to be one of the best cards in the game. And that, my dear friends, is a goddamn Ruby. Where are they? Hold up, just checking. Not Courage A. The Rock. A lot of people use this card upon its release. It's decent badges. They're 2 level 3 badges and 1 level 1. But again, this is only a Ruby card. So at the time of release, people were using this a lot, especially considering Sting Like a Bee. It was really good. Okay, there's not too much else to say about this card in particular, because it was just, the statistics are fine, they're normal. But kind of like Jake the Snake Roberts, this was the best card upon its release. Upon of this card's release, it was one of the best in the game. You can't say that with every card. Like Emeralds. For example, there are Emerald Superstar Series 2 cards, and they started coming out, when they were Amethyst and Diamonds. So they weren't obviously the best at the time. Whereas some of these cards were, Now let me just check to see if there is, on this list, any other Faction Wars cards. No, there is not. So if you have the Ruby, the Rock, in Faction Wars, you have a great card. Also, because the rock cards in this game are hard to get, and to get one that's a ruby is pretty goddamn good. Just saying. So, next up on the list, we've got a collection level card. Ooh, do not want to leave. That is a mistake and a half right there. This card. Holy crap. This card right here, same as the rock, upon its release, it was like the best in the game. All those massive card collectors for this game that you watch on YouTube that spend hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars on this game collecting cards, buying card packs, whatever, you know, they got to level 11 very quickly. Very, very quickly. Whereas obviously I only recently got to it, you know. This card was for a lot of people, especially like I said, those who spent a lot of money on card packs and stuff, getting the card level up. This was a lot of people's first amethyst. And if you had this card upon its release, you were kind of just like showing off to everyone. It was like really, really like, ooh, I got this amethyst Seamus, like, you know, and you'll be going against, like, say, Rippy Rey Mysterios, you know, just, like, teasing people, making them jealous, you know. And where else do I even begin? Look at the badges. We have 3 level 4s. Are you kidding me? Remember, we went to a Pink Diamond Bobby Lashley who had 4 badges that were level 2s. This is 5, and 3 of them are level 4s. Heavy-handed, going in hot. So you start with special. You start with like pretty much your signature ability. It's amazing. A lot of people were using this, and a lot of people were using this to grind through weekly towers, proving grounds. Like, it's just a phenomenal card. Extremely powerful, and it's got resiliency as well. Because it's got the over an 85 overall rating, and this is probably one of the first cards that people ever got that had a resiliency to it. So there you go. This is a phenomenal card, and like nowadays, you know, it's still very good nowadays. Card packs that release nowadays still have amethyst cards for you to collect. So it's still amethyst is a rarity that is still fresh. You know, it's not like, you know, ruby nowadays. Ruby and below is just like, oh, I've already got like 100 of them. Well, not 100, but you know what I mean. So yeah, that is a fantastic card. Now, let's get back into the next card. Another pink diamond. Another pink diamond indeed. Now, I can't remember if it was... Yes, this is a card I own. And I kind of went over him in my first WWE 2K MyFACTIon video, which was just the previous one, because this is the second video. His statistics just are out of this house. And these badges... Okay, you get this card in a card pack, you have officially met God. Like, this is what you see at the gates of heaven, by the way. Like, proof. When you get to the gates of heaven, you are greeted. Jesus greets you with this card. You know what I'm saying? Look at this. 5 level 4s, 4 level 3s, and a level 2. Going in hot. You start with what's a special. Into beast mode when you're tagged in or out 4 times. Quick climber. Swiftness. Rage. Heavy-handed. And a combo with like heavy attacks. It's just, this card is literally Jesus. This may as well have been a goddamn Galaxy Opal. It's that good. So there you go. If you get this card, you're extremely lucky. And if you do have this card, you've probably realized, oh, this is one of the best cards in the game, as opposed to, for example, the Admiral Jake the Snake Roberts. When you get that card, you probably didn't realize it was the best in the game at the time. You know, this one is clearly, like, look at them badges. Just, wow, that's, I don't even know where to begin with that. Okay, well, moving on, next one we got is a special card. A very, very special card. In terms of, you don't see many of them. It's a live event reward. And we're going all the way down, guys. All the way down to here. An evolution card. A Ruby Damien Priest. Yeah, the badges are pretty standard. 2 level 2s, 2 level 1s. You know, for a Ruby, that's okay. What matters is, first off, no paybacks. That's okay, because his statistics are decent. An 85 finisher, an 85 special. That's amazing. Like, you know, don't take this for granted. These are all decently high, you know. But it's an evolution card, which is why it's one of the best cards in the game. If you got this card, you pretty much got a free amethyst card because you can upgrade it, evolve it to an amethyst card. And the reason why it's so special is because there's hardly any evolution cards in the game. Like, where do I begin, for example? There's the starter pack ones, they're all evolution ones. And then there's just the recent one. I think it's a diamond, but it's a 3-section. Yeah, look at this. Randy Savage. So he starts off as a diamond, which, by the way, I've tried this match so many times. I once to a count out, and of course I just got the MFP. I was hoping for a card back or the card, and then I couldn't get it again. I've played this match so many times. I'll keep trying later. So he can go from a diamond to a pink diamond to a galaxy opal. And for a lot of people, this is probably going to be their first galaxy opal card. So keep that in mind. But yeah, so the Damien Priest, it's a ruby, it's a live event card. And yeah, it went to an amethyst. And so it's pretty much, you're going up a rarity for free. All you have to do is in-round challenges. Like, for example, with Montez Ford, it's like do 10 dive attacks. Like, okay, and the final one of the best cards in the game on my list, which is one that I do own. Before we get into the best looking cards, guys, I gotta go over this card. Raquel Rodriguez, Ruby, Demastered. Holy crap, this is like the card I used to grind because of its unscattered level 2 badge. Yeah, it's only a level 2, but it's bonus MFP, but you also have, you know, the level 4 Sting Like a Bee and the level 3 Heavy Handed. But it's such a great card. It's what I used to grind for MFP because I don't like to spend much money on this game. And so yeah, and it works. I get a lot of MFP from this character, and I think you'd get even more if it was a level 4 badge, except it's only a level 2, but it's okay. This is the card I used the most to grind on the female division. And yeah, so there you go, guys. There's my list of some of the best cards in the game. But now we're getting into the best looking ones, in my opinion. But also not to mention, don't forget, every single diamonds, pink diamonds, and galaxy opal card in this game is fantastic. I just wanted to list some, in my opinion, that I interpret to be the best in the game. But there you go. Let's get into the best looking card. So the one that I literally got earlier today is this card, the Wolfpack, Pink Diamond, Hollywood Hogan. Holy crap, this card looks sick. The fact that it's the wolf face as this, like, the card, oh, it's so cool. And I love the colors. I kind of prefer the colors of this a bit more than the Galaxy Opal. I mean, don't get me wrong, that looks so sick. The purple and the dark fluorescent blue and like a bit of pink in there. But this, I don't know, this just looks sick. It's pink, it's silver. It looks so sick. This looks amazing. What can I say? Next up, is a collection level reward. This card looks so goddamn good. Pink Diamond, Rhea Ripley from 2023. It's a Persona card. It's got her championship on the card, which just looks phenomenal. I just love this card. Obviously, again, it's also one of the best cards in the game, but it just looks so sick. She's walking from the stage into the ring. Her look, her hair, her makeup, just holy crap. That is a sick card. Also, before I forget, I also want to go in to look at the other Rhea Ripley's got the best cards in the game. It feels like it. It literally feels like it. And as mentioned in the previous video, I'm pretty sure I mentioned this card as well. This card just looks like so cool. Just so goddamn cool. And while I'm here, also a really cool looking one is the new Galaxy Opal ranked reward, but I kind of do prefer the Rhea Ripley one. Next up, we got an Ivar from Beast 2. In my opinion, the diamond cards for Beast 2 look phenomenal. It's so cool. It looks like icy elemental. Just the dragon tail looks like ice. It's a nice blue. And it's good because, you know, usually it's hard to tell the difference between sapphire and diamond cards. Whereas with Beast, it's easy. Beast sapphire cards are like a dark blue. This is a nice light icy blue. It looks phenomenal. So there we go. I hope you guys are enjoying this video, by the way. I did put a bit of time into this list. Now, another one. Now, I guess you can say the Raquel Rodriguez is a cool looking card. I'm going to go with Xavier Woods. Come on. This card looks fantastic. It's like an old Game Boy or something, you know. It's so goddamn sick. And also the look of the demastered Xavier Woods, like 8-bit Xavier Woods, looks fantastic considering that the New Day theme is pretty much video games and videos, cereal. By the way, their WrestleMania entrance when they came out of the Burritos box is just like one of the best entrances of all time. Just saying. But this card looks sick, and I think the red looks nice compared to the purple and blue. They're nice too, but I really enjoy this more. Like, come on, this just looks fantastic. And we are almost done, guys. Okay, just a couple more. I want to quickly get through this as quick as possible. The Rock from 2024. One of the cards I really... It's like a TV. Look at this. And the back of the card is like the back of a TV where you put in like your HDMI cables and shit. That is fantastic. Look at that. I love that so much. Okay, next up we have one of the latest cards. Not the latest. Alter Ego. But not just any Alter Ego. Come on. You gotta admit, this looks fantastic. The comic book style looks fantastic. The Diamond Rarity card looks the best because of the blue background. I prefer that. And the fact that because it's a Persona card, it shows her original style as well as her Persona style of Triple H. And it switches between the two. It's like those, like, you know, cards when you flip them, like, slightly lifted up a bit, you know, it changes and it's got that kind of sound when you, like, scratch it. Sorry, that is crazy. I don't know what I'm saying. And one more card, guys, that I reckon looks really cool. Obviously, a lot of cards look cool in this game. You gotta be honest. By the way, I did get the DLC rewards. Let's go. It's a Ruby card, guys, and it is Karrion Kross. This card looks really, really nice. Actually, no, why didn't I just look at it through this? Lab events, where you at? Here we go, look at that. It's kind of like 3D, blocks popping out and everything. It's a really nice card, and I used him for a bit. I used to main him for a bit when I first got him, because he was a live event card. And it's, yeah, Supercard Enigma. really fancy. But there you go, guys. They are the best cards in the game to date, in my opinion. As mentioned, obviously, Galaxy, Opal, Pink Diamond, and Diamond cards. If you get any of them, you're in luck. Okay, they are fantastic cards. And yeah. So in my next video, guys, I reckon I'm gonna do some gameplay as well as a full, complete locker review. Go through all my cards, what I think about each one of them, not just for wrestlers, but for wallpapers, name cards, etc., managers, the lot. I'm gonna go through everything that I've earned in this game so far. And yeah, look, I haven't earned a lot of cards. I don't have too many cards. How many do I have? I got 437. But, I'm getting somewhere. I'm getting somewhere. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did end up watching this, make sure you use the War Games locker code as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.